Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. Today, I have the Clionadh Cosmetics Dragon Fruit Palette. It's a collab with Emily Violet Marie. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that brand right. This isn't the first thing I've tried from them. I also tried, they do like a lot of like multi-chrome and different chromes and all the chromes. They do a lot of that stuff as singles. And so I purchased like 3 singles from them last year. And while the quality was great, I just found them a little bit messy. I don't really have like a palette for them to go into, so they just are housed in like this little like envelope thing they come with, and it's just very messy. And also, they took like 3 months to arrive, and it was only supposed to be like a few weeks, so that kind of like put me off to ordering from them. But when I saw this palette, I was like, all right, we need to give them a second chance here because it's so pretty. Did I open this yet? Oh my god. So here's the inside. I mean, I die. And then I also have the newly reformulated Armani Power Fabric Foundation. So now it's Power Fabric Plus. And then I have Jaclyn Hill's newest setting powder here. It's ex-Robin, who is her mother, I believe. It's called Powder Move Loose Setting Powder. Very nice. I like Jaclyn's packaging. I have a highlighter of hers, and then I also have a blush and bronzer duo. So the Power Fabric Plus Foundation from Armani. I got the shade number 1. This used to be one of my favorite foundations. It's one of the only ones I've purchased twice, similar to the Dior Forever, which I reviewed recently, or the new Dior Forever. I just loved matte foundations. I already wore it once, and it like smells the same and everything. It was very nostalgic putting it on. I already have like my skincare on. I applied the Embryolisse Lait Cream Concentrate. I'm just gonna apply a, oh shoot. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of this, just because it's been a little bit. I got this cream because Hindash is always recommending it, so I'm like, you know what? If he says it's good, I believe it. So again, I have shade number 1. The Armani shade range across the board, it's just confusing how the number system works. It looks like they're redoing it with this. So maybe they're gonna be, I mean, I don't know if they would even dare touch the formula of the iconic Luminous Silk, but I don't know, maybe they'll, I don't really know. I just remember it was always so weird picking shades. I used to be shade like 3.75 or 3.25 or something. Just weird sort of numbers and system. But I'm 1 in this one, so we'll see. Here's 1 pump. Not super runny. Definitely on the matter side. Sort of feel like it's sitting on my skin a little weird. It's just looking a little crackly right here. Let's try the other side. It's looking like a bit more perfected on this side. I wonder if I just have like, I don't know, some sort of dryness going on right here. This side looks super smooth, and it blends out very easily. Gonna use a bit of M Cosmetics So Soft. It's in Terra. KVD Good Apple Concealer. So let's open up this powder. I was kind of swatching it on my hand the other day. it's a more luminous powder, sort of akin to like the new Laura Mercier one and the Tatcha powder. And I got the shade Sheer Fair. So first I'm gonna go kind of under my eye and all over the face a little bit with this Beautylish Ox Brush. Oh no. So I don't know if you can see this on camera, but the powder, I feel like it's making every little pore and every little sort of baby hair on my face, like, or like peach fuzz, I feel like it's all just like there. I'm gonna take the Face One. There also are some visible specks that I'm not loving. Like specks of shimmer. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna take some on my sponge and try pressing it in underneath the eye and see what that does. Okay, so I'm gonna try to zoom you in here and I'm gonna turn my exposure down so you can really see what I'm talking about. There's just like a lot of texture that is normally not there. Just looking very dry around the nose, right over here. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. Like, just the foundation on its own was looking fine. Not looking great for this powder as of right now. Hopefully some mist later can help fix everything. I don't know. I'm stressed, I'm stressed. I'm gonna use the Nude Prism Blush Palette, this shade right here, I think, Pink Prince. I'm going in with the Niji Pro from Sonia G. So let's get into this eye palette, the Dragon Fruit palette here. So I've already done one look with this palette. I'll insert a picture here. So in the look I already did, I loved this shade here, Dragon Teeny. It's so, so pretty. I would just use this like all over the lid. It's really nice. I also loved the green shades here. And I have to say, the quality of the mirror in here is really, really nice. I'm not sure how these perform with the brush, so I'm gonna attempt to do that right now. Taking the Sonia G Worker 3, my favorite eyeshadow brush, into Infusion. This is gonna be the majority of the look, pretty much, so I'm gonna focus this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my fingers. I feel like it's just best to use fingers with these, honestly. Like, look how much I picked up with my finger. Like, this is not giving what this is giving. Now I'm gonna go into Prickly and put that kind of on the outer corner. Oh my god, the flips in these are so fun. Oh, this one picked up great with a brush. Okay, so I just used that pencil brush to go onto the lower lash line as well as kind of builds up the outer corner a bit. And that was the Pencil Pro from Sonia G. I'm gonna use it again, wiping it off, and I'm going back into Infusion. I know when I used a brush for the first time in Infusion, it went on kind of like sheer, but maybe this brush in particular is good for these. Now with my finger, I'm going into Bubbles. This is extremely, extremely, like, reflective. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm going into Infusion with my finger again, and I'm just tapping more of that. right in the center. Probably should have mentioned this more towards the beginning, but this palette has 13 shades and there's 6 different formulas. It comes with this little card that tells you what the formulas are and what shade belongs to which formula. There's a sparkle shadow formula, which is what Infusion was. There's duochrome formula, there's velvet satin formula, metallic formula, and 2 multi-chrome. So Bubbles is a multi-chrome as well as Dragantini. So Dragantini is what I used in the center of my lid in the last look. Let's see, Prickly is the velvet satin, so that might explain why it picked up better with the brush than Infusion did. So Infusion is the sparkle shadow, and it says that's more a unique topper, and it's best used with a tacky base, so it makes sense. Okay, so on to mascara, Lash Idole from Lancome. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. With the Shaquda Angled Face Brush, I'm gonna go into the Better Than Shape Powder from Romand. And I think I do need a little bit more blush, so I'm gonna go into Kawaii. Then I'm gonna buff some too. For highlight, I'm gonna use the Fenty Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal Wayne Goss Airbrush. And then I'm going to use the Deck of Scarlet Solid Lip Oil in the shade Fuchsia Shock. And over top that with a little bit of Victoria Beckham Posh Gloss. Okay, I think that's it, so let's zoom in and we'll go over my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the foundation. It's looking just kind of dry overall right now. It was doing okay until I added that Jaclyn Hill powder. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad foundation, but it's definitely not blowing me away, or it doesn't feel like it's anything special. Yeah, I don't know, this freaking powder. It just instantly made the foundation when I applied it look so much more makeup-y. It was crazy, and I did not use a lot. I just lightly sort of buffed it all over everything, you know, with that big powder brush, and I could tell immediately the difference, and it was bad. It was a negative difference. So I don't know, I'm very disappointed in this powder. I like glowy powders too. Most of the ones that I've tried have been more flattering than this one. Even the ones with a super intense glow, like the Laura Mercier one, the light catching powder, or light catcher powder, something like that. That one, it's literally like just like a loose highlight pretty much. But even that, when buffed all over, it's just a nice, like, it's a super glowy sort of finish. This, I don't know, it's just not sitting right. Yeah, I don't know, I'm so disappointed. This palette though, saved the day. This palette is everything. And I don't know, I'm just like so excited for this brand now because, like I said in the beginning, I didn't really have the best experience when I ordered from the first time. That shipping delay just like really killed me, and then when I finally got it, it just made it like, I don't know, I was just disappointed overall. But they've totally redeemed themselves with this. I mean, it's just beautiful. Much prefer the palette format for these sort of types of shadows. It's just a lot less messy. They are still kind of like a delicate formula, I can tell just from touching them, you know? There's a little fallout, but I feel like I was able to clean up, you know, a good chunk of it. So congratulations to Emily and Clionadh on a really nice collab and beautiful palette. Okay, so that's all for today. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram, and follow me on Newness so you're notified every single time I'm doing a live stream. Everything's linked below, products, socials, all that. Okay, goodbye.